hard task. Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's hard? Really? Then we'll find out. But before that, we have to figure out first how to get on this microphone. Where is the microphone? Where is it? Can you see any microphones? Oh, there you go. So go, introduce yourself.
My name is Ichiro. I'm a really good scientist of Mrs. Psycho.
This is not scripted.
My name is Eleanor. My name is Bianca.
Okay, now today we are going, the experiments that we'll be performing are very, very simple because, I need their help. So, I'll be putting this here first, so it's safe. We'll start off with something really, really interesting. Now, this item can be found, it can be used in a lot of ways. And I know the adults are very, very familiar with dry ice. Are you familiar with dry ice? Now, but the children are not. So the first thing that you have to know when you are touching dry ice is you need to wear your... Show them what you're wearing. Now, why do we need to wear that? Do you have any idea? Why do we need to wear that? Why do you think? Oops. Because, try it again, go. There, it's working now. Oh, careful, why? Why do we need to use...
Because if you don't wear ice, it will like be super cold and you cannot feel your hands.
That is actually true. But the thing here is, okay, Nora has something else to say. What need to wear this?
Because you think, oh my god.
That is actually true, see? Because the terms that we will be using are very simple. We think that it's too simple, but it's actually the perfect words to use for them. Because when we are adults, we tend to think that, oh, because it's because of frostbite, it's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. But, we are missing the building blocks in between those terms. That along the way, it has to be really, really simple. So that's what Playworks does. We actually try to make things as simple and understandable as possible. And we want them to do it on their own. So to start things off, I'm going to ask them to pick their own graduated cylinders. So these things are graduated cylinders. So obviously, I'll pick the biggest one. So you won't fight over it. So which one's yours? Pick one. And which one's yours? But I'm going to give Bianca a choice. Do you want this one or this one? Which? The graduated cylinder or this container? Wow, she still picked that. Now, the next thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to pick a color that you like. So pick a color that you like. I have 4 colors. I have green, I have red, yellow, and blue. And then I want you to put your graduated cylinders on that tray. There you go. Okay, and the next thing that we are going to do is, I'm going to pour in water, but this is room temperature, okay? Put it over here. Room temperature. Tell me to stop. I stopped, even though he didn't say stop. Okay, Eleanor, tell me to stop. There you go. Miss Bianca, tell me to stop. There you go. Okay, now, what is so special about room temperature water? Nothing really, but what makes it special is this one. Now, get your dry ice. Oh, before getting your dry ice, we're forgetting something. What do you have on your hands? Special colors. Now, I want you to pour maybe 5 drops, and you can count as you pour it. Yeah, squeeze it a little bit, because if you squeeze it too much, it's going to be trouble. There. Just a little bit. Some more. Woohoo. There. Some more. There you go. And thank you, Ichiro. Next one would be Eleanor. There. Careful. Squeeze it. A bit harder, please. Well done. That's tricky. What about Bianca? Oh, we need to open it first. So sometimes even opening the container is already tricky enough for the children. So you have to encourage them to try doing it on their own, and if they can't, then go help them out. So the next special thing that we'll do is to get what? To get what? What are we going to get? Your dry ice. Now this is your... You have to make sure that it will fit your graduated cylinder. Which one do you think will fit? A big one or a small one? But don't put it in yet. We will do it all at the same time. Ellie, pick one that will fit. Oh, it is really cold. Next one. That's why you need to wear your gloves. Okay, ready? Are you ready to put it in? Hold on to your graduated cylinders to make sure it won't turn over. This is for Bianca. Well, let's move this a bit so we'll have space for Bianca. There you go. Oh no! Well done. Go. Wow, look at that. Oh, it won't fit. Uh-oh. We have trouble. You're having trouble. Now, if it won't fit, put it back and pick something a bit smaller. Now, what do you call that magic potion over there, Bianca? What do you call yours? That is your magic potion. What do you call your magic potion?
The bubbling smoke.
Bubbling smoke. What about you?
Bubbly.
Bubbly. What about you?
Well, it's going to be like a smoking, like it will be like a smoke experiment.
A smoking experiment. Now, I don't have any. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm going to call mine Fairy Potion. I got that first. You can steal that from me. Fairy Potion's mine. There. I'm going to call mine my Fairy Potion. But I don't have gloves. So should I use my hands, children?
No.
Why not? Yes, Lena over there. Yes, why not? Why will I use something else? What? Because?
Because it's really cold.
Because it's really cold. And if you touch it and it's cold, what's going to happen? Yes, Chris?
Your fingers will get purple.
Your fingers will get purple. And what else? Something worse than getting purple.
It will get off.
Sometimes it can get off. If it's frostbite, technically what happens when you're in cold areas. Okay, now I'm going to pick, this is my magic potion. I like blue and I like red. So if we put blue and red together, what color will we make? Adults, blue and purple? Oh my goodness. Mommy, daddy, teachers, blue and purple makes? Violet and purple. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to put mine now so I can have my magic potion too. Hear that? What does that sound? It's because the dry ice is reacting to the metal. That is why. This is my magic potion. Now what's so special about that? You see, even if you touch it, it's not dangerous. Okay? If you touch this, these are clouds actually because it's the reaction of water and the dry ice. Because dry ice is actually carbon dioxide. What is carbon dioxide? Students over here from which school? Do you have any idea what carbon dioxide is? Come on. I think your science teachers are here. Come on. Yes, mister?
Yeah.
What?
It's a gas.
It's a gas. And where can we find carbon dioxide?
In the atmosphere.
In the atmosphere. Perfect. You know what? If I can give you a star, I'll give you a star. Whatever you have in your school, I'm going to give you 1 point. Teachers, you should acknowledge that. Come on, this is really nerve-wracking. Okay, thank you. And apart from that, where else can we find carbon dioxide? It's what we breathe out. Now, dry ice is made through a process. No, this is very interesting. You want to know why it's interesting? Because it comes from the atmosphere. It's a gas, and it can become solid, meaning you can touch it. And then it quickly turns into gas from being solid. That's what's cool about it. Now here you can see lots of bubbles. It's because it's reacting, and I think you've lost yours, so we'll put some more. You can get a little more. Take a little more. But this is too big. Maybe I'll just put one for you. Okay? Now we're going to make it interesting again by putting in a special ingredient. Now, what will happen if I put this? This is dishwashing detergent, which means you can actually do this experiment at home with your children. Okay, pour on a bit, just a few drops. Okay, careful. Here, squeeze in. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's happening? What is happening? Whoa. Your turn, Eleanor. Wow, that's so cool. Squeeze some more. A lot. Here you go. Wow! See, I can touch it, but you cannot touch the ice. You can touch this, but not the ice. Your turn. Oh, maybe we need to put some more. Or maybe we need to put some more dry ice. There you go. Go, squeeze in some more. There you go. And we need to put some more dry ice on your graduated silver too. And of course mine. Here you go. Now these bubbles come from the dishwashing detergent, and it's just filled with air. And these are actually clouds because the dry ice, carbon dioxide, interacts with water. These terms are a bit more complicated, so you don't have to explain it to them that detailed yet. But for the older children, you can differentiate instructions. So you can introduce them carbon dioxide, the chemical reaction between water and carbon dioxide, and how it can actually form clouds. And those are actually clouds. And the reason why it's going down, it's because carbon dioxide is really heavy. It's heavier than the other gases. It's purple. Now, here's another cool experiment for you. Now, thank you, my junior scientists.